Michael Slattery. My wife Nancy and I, we farmed here since we bought the farm in 1997, and we started farming here in 1999. We have around 200 acres that we farm, and we grow corn, soybeans. This year I have food grade soybeans, snap beans, wheat, and alfalfa on fields where I got highly erodible land. I planted late because we just simply couldn't get into this field because it was so wet last year. But the wheat that I took off, I took that off like around August the 5th or something like that. And the cover crop I planted around August the 10th or so. I've got Daikon Radish, I have Clover. Both of those I planted roughly 5 pounds per acre. And the barley I planted close to 50 pounds per acre. And the barley, I use it rather than oats because barley has a larger root mass than oats, and so I'm going to get more organic matter out of it. And the objective of each of these is different. So the prime objective is to provide more organic matter. The Daikon Radish is to break up more compaction because of the roots. The earlier you plant, the bigger your daikon is going to get, depending upon the year. I mean, some years I've gotten daikon about this big and probably about that round, but you will get deep holes in the soil. It will break your compaction up to about 10 inches down. It won't go any further. However, your daikon does have a 30 to 40 inch taproot, so that in the next year when you go to plant your crop on here, that taproot, which rots out, will leave a trail for the roots of your next crop to go deeper into the soil to scavenge for nutrients as well as water. The clover I plant because theoretically, according to the university, if you let your clover get to say 6 to 8 inches tall, you can get close to 140 pounds of nitrogen per acre, of which I believe it's something like 50 pounds is underground and 90 pounds is above ground. So that's why I plant these cover crops. And you can do that after wheat or after snap beans or something like that. More difficult to do though, planting after silage. So what this field will be in next year will be corn. And so putting the nitrogen in the ground, or I should say planting the clover with its scavenging for nitrogen deeper down, as well as taking it out of the air, should reduce my nitrogen cost for artificial fertilizer, artificially manufactured fertilizer, when I go to plant my corn next year.